Good morning. I got a great comment from one of my followers the other day. He had said, it was a joking. It was a joke. The comment was a joke, but it was funny. He had said something to the fact that, how do I always say we this, we that? Meaning in Harris Automotive, say we do this, or my team did this, or we do this. When he never sees me working on cars, so I'm talking French like we. So how am I saying we do this, we do that? And he never seen me work on cars. And you know what? That was a great comment, because over the years, being in business, my roles have changed at my business. I remember early on, I had to do everything. When I first started out, putting flyers on customer cars. I would go out in the street, put flyers on potential customer cars, get off work at the dealership, go work on the street. I got too busy for that. I started working out of my home, in my garage at my home. Did that for a year, left my home, wound up renting a 1-bay shop. Did that for a year, moved into a 3-bay shop, worked that for about 4 years or so. And then after that, space became available. Same unit I'm in now, more space became available, and I was able to knock down a wall and add another 2 lifts. And actually I need another 1 or 2 lifts and another guy to kind of keep up with the workload. So over time, again, things change. Instead of me being out in the shop, cranking out the work like I used to, I found more value of hiring people and let them crank out the work. And I'm better at keeping the work coming into the door, dealing with the customers, communicating with the customers, selling the work, and more importantly, making sure the cars are diagnosed properly. That's my job at my shop at this moment. I mean, you're right. You're not going to see me putting in an engine. Probably never going to see me installing brakes or anything like that. It's more valuable for me to make sure that the cars are diagnosed properly, organize the work, and put everybody where they need to be so that we can get the work in and out and make sure the work is done properly. So don't think for one second I'm in the office all day like me and I'm not in the office all day with my sister. I'm not. I'm out in the shop 10 hours a day, making sure the work is going out properly. And of course, I'm communicating with the customers, selling the work so they completely understand exactly what we're doing. And that adds value to my business. So no, I'm not out in the shop wrenching, anymore. I just don't do it. Do I miss doing it? Absolutely. But it's better for me to do what I'm doing now. Then when you go just a couple years ago, when I started this social media thing, now all of a sudden it goes, more goes on my plate, because now instead of being out in the shop all day, make sure the car is diagnosed, quality control, and now I got to create content. So as it goes right now, creating content keeps us busy, because we can showcase our work, we can put it out there on multiple platforms, and that keeps everybody working every day. And just one more thing, I want to thank everybody, because I get so many people who send me messages, saying how I inspired them to open their own business, and I am grateful for that. It was never meant for me to inspire people, but I'm glad I do inspire people with my posts. So if you have an idea and you're a little bit nervous, a little bit shaky about opening your own business, listen, step out on faith and just do it. Step out on faith and do it, because the flexibility of owning your own business, the freedom of owning your own business. Now, don't get me wrong, stress and everything go with it. But once you start growing your business gains some traction, it's rewarding. 12-hour days seem like 5-hour days. It doesn't, bother you to work, them hours when it's yours. So, and just one more thing, I have a customer of mine, I've been a customer for 10 years. He just sent me a message about a week ago. He said, Phil, same thing, you inspire people and you don't even realize it. He said, you inspired me to open my own business. And he sent me a video. He just went aboard a tow truck, and now he's towing. So the next time I need a tow, which is probably going to be today, I'll be calling him up and giving him a shot, because he patronized my business over all these years, and I'm going to patronize his. All right. So listen, you got a great idea. Don't be scared to do it. Get moving, get some traction. You will, from my understandings, most people, you'll never get rich working for somebody. Never. You'll just be, that whatever 9 to 5, you'll make good money, But if you want the chance of being rich, the chance of making, you know, 6 and 7 figure and more income, you know, more than likely you're gonna have to step out and do your own thing. You're gonna have to step out and do your own thing. You want more than a, you know, than a 5-figure incomes and all that kind of stuff, and you want to get from 6 to 7. A lot of times you're gonna have to step out and work for yourself. So don't keep your feet in the mud. Go ahead and give it a go. And I'm going in. You know, I slept in a little bit late because, again, flexibility. I slept in a little bit late today because my Eagles had won the Super Bowl. I had me a couple drinks, so I slept in. But again, the flexibility of owning your own business. I ain't got to call my manager or send him an email or text saying, oh, you know, making some BS excuse the reason why I'm going to be late. Listen, I just slept in, and that's what it is. So, all right, hopefully that inspires some people, but that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Go Birds, Super Bowl champions. See you in the next post.